Bar Weep, Grana Weep, and Niddy Bong, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be checking out what looks to be a KO version of a Flametoys Optimus Primal. And is that a Cliffjumper from Prime I see before me? Also, Hasbro, have you been taking your cues from Pound Shop figures? And then also we take a look at the awesome looking Tarn that's coming down the way, also from Hasbro. Just shows what they can do on both ends of the scale here. All this and much more to come in the next few minutes.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
First of all, I had the great opportunity to go to the For the Love of Sci-Fi event in Manchester. If you haven't checked out my video so far, please do. It's down in the comments. It was an amazing experience where people like Dolph Lundgren and Jean-Claude Van Damme were actually there. And then also amazing set pieces around from the likes of Stranger Things, Star Wars, all kinds of cool stuff. If you're into your sci-fi, please check out the video and let me know what you think about some IRL stuff. Next year, I believe there's a Transformers convention coming to Manchester, so I'll probably do a similar thing there. Now, I always say on this channel that MPH Studios bring you all of the amazing stuff that Hasbro just don't. And yet again, they seem to be bringing you more of the stuff that Hasbro just don't. This is the Quintesson Prosecutor, so this is pretty damn cool looking. Awesome tentacles, and then you can see him here with the rest of his Hasbro buddies, so he scales pretty damn well as well. And of course, all of those amazing blast effects that we get from Hasbro do fit into all of the ports as well. This is 3D printed, as always, from MPH Studios, so if you like the look of him, you will find a link down in the description to allow you to go and get those plans and then download it and print it off at home. Enjoy, have fun. Christmas is coming. Maybe I'll pick up a 3D printer finally so I can start doing this stuff myself. Rise of the Beast is on its way, so Optimus Primal squarely in the forefront of a lot of Transformers fans' minds at the moment. And one of the best looking Optimus Primals, in my opinion, is the one that Flametoys released not so long ago. It doesn't transform, but it looks hella cool, and this is now looking like a fourth party KO version of it. It says our little buddy on it at the top. This thing has plastic and also has a lot of die cast and is currently available to pre-order up on Show Z. Comes with 2 swords and 2 blasters, and the dude just looks cool as hell. Much cheaper and easier to get, I would imagine, than the Flametoys version. If anyone fancies picking this one up, let me know how it goes, because it doesn't transform, so it doesn't make it into my collection. Outside of G1, my favorite Transformers series is Transformers Prime, and I love me some APC Toys because they're always doing the Transformers Prime figures, and now it looks like they're going to be releasing Cliffjumper. So Cliffjumper is coming. For them, they're going to be calling this dude Red Gladiator, but of course we know that's little Cliffy Jumper himself. It's got those cool horns on the front. Now Cliffjumper, as we know, I think I'm right in saying, didn't last too long in the Transformers Prime series, but definitely left a good image in my mind of what a cool looking Cliffjumper can look like when it's very different here to what Bumblebee looks like, and we don't always get it. Highly original design for Cliffjumper. Always been a big fan of this. Definitely a must pick up for me in 2023. Also, we got this from Vectron Labs. We now return to Vectron Labs toys. Okay, they're back. They went away, apparently. I know they were sorting some stuff out. I know they reached out to me. I might reach out to them now that I have a lot more time to see if they want to do that interview. So Vectron Labs, if you are watching this, it would be good to see if we can do some kind of Zoom call or an interview, because I know that we were talking in the background, and just to see really what "we are back" means. I would love to know more about what it means now that they're back. What are their plans? What are the timeframes on the project? Is the project still going ahead? What's happening with the other project? What's happening? We have questions inquiring minds want to know. Jinbo, Jinbo, Jinbo. They're coming back with a City Builder 2.0. Now this looks like it's going to be an upgrade kit for their Devastator. So you can see they've got the green version and then there's also the yellow version as well. And yes, that was the intro to Jimbo, not Jinbo. Only people from the UK will understand that. It's quite good to actually see Jimbo doing stuff again. I did think that they just disappeared and we'd not seen them again, so cool, good that they're coming back and doing stuff. I know that the Jinbo Devastator is very, 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 very nice. Tell me, are you excited for this add-on pack right here? Bumblebee is starting to become one of the best places to go for leaked images of new figures, and they have leaked these images of the Jazz that's coming from Fantoys. Now this looks cool. I don't know if the guys at Bumblebee are the best at posing stuff, I have to say, because he looks a bit stiff. It looks like he's got a little bit of stage fright. Transformation wise, it does look like that chest kind of separates rather than it being one piece, so that's going to be an interesting transformation there for this one, to see how that goes. It's cool that he has those speakers as well on the back, and I think all in all it does look nice, pretty much. But it does look like, I know this is probably a test one and it's such a small thing, but though that chest looks like it's got a pretty big gap in it. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments. Are you excited for this Fantoys Jazz? Mastermind Creations are coming with their take on Stealjaw, and I think this is a pretty nice take on Stealjaw. Turns into a pretty cool looking 80s style tape as well. Has quite good articulation and has those massive lasers on the back as well. You can pre-order this at most places now, and it's nice. I keep asking the question as well, are MPH Studios real? And this is a box for one of their products, so probably yeah, I guess so. Also available to pre-order right now is the Magicsquare MSB27A Voice Ripple, and this one's coming in its specific toon color. So this is from Magicsquare. It's going to be about $125. $125 dues. Now that is quite expensive for a Magicsquare figure. Wow. I'll have to think about that. Also, we've had some in-hand images of this fantastic looking Tarn. I give Hasbro a rough ride on this channel, and I know I do, but when they get something right, they get it right, and I'm a big fan of this Tarn. I think this is probably one of the best looking figures that they've released in the whole of this Legacy line so far. He is phenomenal. Looking forward to getting this. I'm still not exactly sold on the tank when the alt version. The alt mode is nice, but I'm not 100% sold on it. But the bot mode, oh, gimme. This though, bot mode, okay. Alt mode, no. The prime here is just, I can't get over that lion's face. Everything else is good, but that lion's face. That lion's face should be put up in a museum or something somewhere, or on a website, as this is the reason we don't go to the more flesh formers style. This is why all animals should be more cyber. Look at that face. Oh dear. This next figure is going to be coming as a bit of a Walmart exclusive. So this is Transformers Legacy, and it's also part of the Rescue Bots, and this is going to be Medics. Yeah, I can't get excited about this one. I don't know much about this character. I'm never really into too much of the Rescue Bots. It's not a character that I'm overly excited about. But I have seen some people mention that this would be a good addition to some kind of Ghostbusters lineup, and I agree. Something that I am 100% not excited about are these Legends scale combining Dinobots. They put the no in Dinobot 100%. This actually all reminds me of the I did a review for it not so long ago. It was a combining Dinobot thing that looked like it was part Power Rangers, part Transformers, and it really looked like this, and the quality was just absolutely terrible. It was one of the worst things I've ever bought in the whole of the Transformers stuff, and these things just remind me so much of it, but they also just look terrible. Like both modes, massive gaps, things hanging off the sides, legs like don't look like they actually connect correctly. It looks awful. I can't understand why anyone would want these at this. If you're excited about these, please let me know down in the comments what is getting you excited, because the aesthetics, the everything about these just look and feel just bad. Just bad. It's just bad. But when we get back down to these scales, actually there is one high point at the moment, and that is this Soundblaster. This thing looks incredible and actually comes with a little mini tape that sits inside it. Don't think the tape transforms, but he does, and that looks pretty damn cool. As we know, Deathsaurus is fully funded and they've reached their tier 1 accessories now. Now onward and upwards to the throne accessory stand and base, and then continue to get it, and we'll get the gun and we'll get everything else as well. So continue on that funding if you want all of those things. For me, I'm going to sit this one out. Transformers Rise of the Beast got its trailer, and that was super cool. And now also we're getting some leaks from the packaging, and what we can see on the back of the packaging is all of the characters, hopefully, that should be coming. Now, I guess we can kind of take this with a pinch of salt, because as we know, Hasbro do release figures for bots that aren't actually in the movie. But hey, it's good to see these kind of things before they come out, so there's a little bit of a look at what could be there, but don't think they'll all appear on screen. Two bots that we know will be appearing on screen because we've seen them are Bumblebee and Battletrap. First of all, let's start with Bumblebee. This is the cheapest looking thing I've seen in a while. This is part of the Studio series line, but looks like it's come from the dollar store or the pound shop line. And actually, when you move to Battletrap, you can see the difference in the quality here. They're both in the same line, both in the Studio series, but Battletrap looks like more thought has gone in and looks like it's of a higher quality. I don't know why Hasbro are doing this, but that Bumblebee is shocking. Hasbro, bad boy, on your rug. That is a terrible looking bot. Battletrap, I actually think doesn't look too bad in both modes, so I don't know why they've been so lazy with Bumblebee and why Bumblebee just looks so cheap and so bad. But Battletrap, as I said, looks okay. So that is everything from me on this Transformers Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Sorry, didn't quite make it on a Tuesday. I had some other stuff I really needed to attend to, but we're still getting a mid-week shot of that Transformers info. I'll see you in my next video. Alright, team, in a bit. Peace!